We are attempting to drive our RV on one of Alaska's most desolate roads to Canada. However, there is one thing that stands between us and civilization. Our quest today is to join an elite club that only the most daring take on. This club takes place in Dawson City, Yukon Territory, and it has one of the most unique drinks in the world. A human toe drink? More on that later. Join us as we continue our journey from last week over the top of the World Highway and see if our huge RV will even be able to make it across the river without a bridge. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's a beautiful morning here in the Hanks neck of the woods of Alaska. How peaceful. I love this. Actually, it's not too bad. This baby's pretty quiet. I'd imagine some other generators out there, they're ripping pretty hard. Woo! Come on, let's get warm. Last night we slept amazing, but the batteries, they kind of depleted pretty quickly with running the furnace all night. So this morning we took it upon ourselves to fire up the generator for the first time, and she is ripping hardcore and doing a great job. However, we did have some learning curves. Like, we skipped some steps in our setup process. The whole boondocking situation is still so new for us. And what I mean by that is I forgot to unplug the 7-way pin connection last night. Oh my goodness, we're not near anybody. I hope the truck can start up. It did, luckily. I'm really loving this investment in the generator thus far. There are so many cool things I want to share with you. Apps that we're using, the overall performance of the Honda generator. Would we buy it again? And most importantly, how well is it doing recharging our batteries and running just normal day-to-day appliances? We got a big surprise for you today as we head across to Canada. We're only 9 miles outside the border. Let's not drag our feet anymore. Let's get on the road and see what other adventures await us all.
.34 degrees, and I looked, this area in a few days is calling for snow. I don't like that. We gotta go. We gotta head south. I'm anxious to see what the roads are gonna be like today because I was messing around on Google Maps yesterday, and you know how you could look at Street View? If you look at Street View before the Alcan border, it does show gravel, which is what we've been on, but as soon as you cross into Canada, it shows a paved road. So let's hope for a paved road today.
Yeah, we actually just changed seats, and I was like, well, here we go. Just take it slow on these dirt roads. We'll see the border in like an hour and a half. Lo and behold, 200 feet in front of us, it turned to pavement. It was teasing us the whole time. We had no idea.
Well, if it's like this, like the rest of the way, then this highway might be worth it.
Next stop, border crossing. We have our passports and Dexter's vaccination records. Just FYI, we should be pros at this by now because we've done this a couple times. However, we just never know what to expect. It just differs depending on the border agent at the crossing itself. Nobody has asked us if Dexter has proof of rabies vaccinations. Actually, they haven't even asked us if we have animals on board. So today might vary and be different, but we'll keep you guys posted. I thought that was kind of interesting. They stressed it a lot in the milepost book for Alaska that you need to have these vaccination records. And if your pet appears ill, they also need a doctor's note. Luckily, Dexter's just extra tired with the dose of sleepiness on the side, so I think we're in the clear there. So today, something I want to work on before going through the border checkpoint is allowing Nay to talk. I don't know if you guys remember the first time we went through the border checkpoint. I was kind of answering for both of us from the passenger seat.
Goods or whatever. What kind of stuff are you bringing in with you today?
We do have that bottle of wine.
Okay, have you guys been in Canada before?
One
a few years
time,
ago, Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls, we crossed the border. And I mentioned that could kind of be distracting for the Border Patrol because they only want one person talking at a time in the truck. It helps if I just kind of, keep these together anyways, keep these lips sealed. It keeps me out of like those deep dark moments we don't want to talk about. Passports?
Thank you. Hi.
Hi there, how are you?
Good, how are you?
And where's home?
We live full-time on the road, but our domicile is technically South Dakota.
How long are you going to be in Canada at this time?
Probably like 2 to 3 weeks to make our way back down.
To the lower 48?
Yeah.
On board with you now, any firewood?
No.
And firearms or other weapons?
I just have a pocket knife
Okay.
that I keep in the RV, but no, nothing else.
No guns?
No.
Okay.
Bear spray?
No, we should, but we don't. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
No. We got too excited about paved roads. It's dirt again.
Well, I guess the paved roads were short-lived there. Bummer. We'll see what the rest of this trip has in store for us.
You can't trust Google Street View, but you can trust the Hanks.
Just expect that it's going to be dirt road until we get to the lower 48. Then you won't be disappointed when it's not like that. You expect it's going to be nice roads, and then it changes on you. Those expectations bite you right in the butt.
So, how did I do for my third time?
Not bad at all. You're a pro by now. It's our third time going through the border checkpoint, and you're rocking it.
I thought it was interesting she asked about bear spray because you're technically allowed to have it, but we didn't, and we probably should have it. I'm really nervous because I'm riding the brake. I know I'm not supposed to, but I don't want to go over this cliff, and I gotta go slow.
Yeah, I don't want to make you nervous, but there is a huge cliff right here, so tap those brakes, but don't ride them. That's what I do. Okay, so there was another big stressor I wanted to mention to you guys. During our stay in Alaska, I put it off and forgot and procrastinated on getting an oil change. Now we're scrambling to get to a location to get the oil change completed. It's not easy to do on the road. My advice to you guys, just figure it out ahead of time. If you're on that verge, just get it done before you leave Alaska. It's a little stressful. So we got a huge surprise we've been waiting to tell you guys. Today, we're taking Dexter on a boat. No, I'm not kidding. I'm being dead serious. He's going on a boat. How are we gonna do that? You just got to wait and see. This is gonna blow your minds. Okay, I can't contain the surprise anymore. Today we have to take a ferry. The reason is because going into Dawson City, there is literally no bridge there. The ferry is known as the George Black Ferry, and it runs all the way up until mid-October, I believe. They said depending on the icing of the river and how much it freezes up. Now here's the catch. We're on this dirt road, and we're still 60 miles away from the ferry. We're roughly going about 10 to 15 miles per hour, so you can do the math. It's gonna take a minute. But even so, reading out through the book as well, it says in peak season times, it could take up to 3 hours just to wait for your turn to cross in the ferry. This is gonna be a long day for the Hanks. Those expectations are clear in the mind. We're not getting there until very late tonight. But at least we have you to keep us company. Hey, by the way, did you guys bring some snacks? Because I forgot.
All right, getting closer. This is exciting. Civilization, huh?
You ready for your first boat ride?
Oh, he's going on a boat. Dexter's first boat ride. I wonder if they have t-shirts after this. So there's a campground on this side, and if you parked here, you would have to take the ferry as like a normal pedestrian to the city. But that's not bad, I feel like. Oh, RVs. Wait, right here, RVs to the right.
Howdy. All right.
Nice. Wow, he's like really good at parking this thing. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting!
Ready for your first boat ride?
This is so exciting!
Yay!
We're going on a boat ride! He has no idea.
This is crazy. Oh my gosh.
Nice job getting it on here. You know what makes me nervous is there were a lot of cars waiting here before us.
Yeah.
And then they had us just go. Like there's no one that's, they just tell you to go. Like if you're in the lane and you're in the RV lane, they just go. There's no one up there saying who goes first or
That's
whatnot.
True. From what I've been watching, they just whip it on out here into the current and then just make our way across the river.
I can't believe Dee and Solly are on a boat.
I know, we are, how much, wow. Everyone's like, you need to buy a boat. Why not just take your home on a boat?
We are going on a cruise of the Yukon River. It's only 30 seconds, but it's still a cruise. If you're wondering how much this costs, It's free.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the only way they can get vehicles across the river because there's no bridge. What's happening?
Here we go.
What's happening? What's happening? Dexter,
We're on a boat.
Dexter, you're not gonna like this. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Now, Dexter, I don't want you to freak out, but we are in the middle of the water right now. So if we sink, your home is gonna be swimming in the river. I can't tell you how weird it is to be like talking to you and looking at you and all I see is water behind you. I'm like, this is not normal.
I can tighten my seatbelt. Jeez. I don't think you're allowed to get out. If you're in a passenger car or RV, you have to stay in at all times. But if you're a pedestrian, you can just get out and dance, I guess.
This is like a ride at an amusement park. It takes longer to get on the ride than the actual ride actually takes. How you doing? Come out here often? Nice to see you. We're like going and we're going on a sideways angle and it's like, you're missing it. Just kind of a little bit more that way, Captain. I am almost jumping the gun and saying this is like the coolest thing to do. You have to come this way just to get on this ferry. I mean, it's so cool to take your home on wheels on a boat.
It is trippy because we're in a vehicle and it feels like when you go sideways, it doesn't feel right at all. I'm disoriented. Help me.
There is no help for you. I'm hearing a lot of noises. I'm not sure what to make of it. All right, here we go. That's how I imagine it going. What if we're like pulled up to the embankment here and all of a sudden we start floating down the river? I'm like, wait a second, I'm not off the boat. All right, he's giving us the go here.
You got this, Carl.
Put in 4 low, here we go.
You're free. Nice.
That was awesome. I feel like everyone here is waiting for us, like clapping, like you did it. But everyone's actually just waiting to go across the river.
Yeah, they're like, hello, hurry, hurry. We made it to Dawson City. So from start to finish, from the time we arrived to the time we got across the river, it was an hour. So we need to fill up fresh water and get rid of some gray water. So we're just gonna come to the local campground in town here to figure that out.
I'm already really liking what I'm seeing in this town. This is really cool. And I'm so happy that we're doing more boondocking. It's pushing us out of that comfort zone. Can't complain about that.
Fresh water's filled, took the trash out, Carl's letting her rip, basically getting rid of some of that gray water. And I think we're ready to kind of explore a little bit of what Dawson City has. There is a campground we're at, and instead of staying here for the night, we are gonna boogie on down the road some more and just cover more ground. That way when we're done, we're not just sitting on our lazy butts watching TV. Instead, we're sitting on our lazy butts driving the rest of the way to Whitehorse. But I just went in and asked where we could park, you know, with a big rig, because most people in this area have truck campers or really small RVs, and we kind of stick out like a sore thumb. Or should I say a sour toe. It's kind of a free-for-all. You kind of just park wherever you can find a spot. And that's what we're gonna do. How are we doing?
I think we're ready to go.
Okay.
Get on the road.
All right. Oh yeah, and Stinky Butt got a chance to scoop his litter box. Can't forget the kids.
And he's still stinky. Well, we have officially made it safely. We parked alongside the road here. They have plenty of parking for some RV stops. If you're in and out, not a problem. Now, Nate drug us into this crazy idea of doing something called the Sour Toe Cocktail Club. What is that exactly? Well, thanks for asking. Let me enlighten you. You do a shot featuring a real human toe at the bottom of a glass. People describe it as like a mummified human toe. It's been there forever. And you have to take the shot and let the toe touch your lips.
Don't be a sour toe. That's all I gotta say.
No, I won't, babe. We've pretty much had a very good day so far, so. Because we rode the ferry. Get it?
Please just get me away from these dad jokes.
I think we're here. Downtown Hotel.
Dinner and a toe, anybody?
Is this how you feel when I say dad jokes?
So you can drink it fast, or you can drink it slow. But your lips must touch this gnarly toe. No teeth, no tongue, no tonsils. There you go. There you go.
It really touched my lips.
You can drink it fast, or you can drink it slow. But your lips must touch this gnarly toe. No teeth, no tongue, no tonsils.
Yeah, let her rip.
There you go.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you.
Woo! Official. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, there you are, right?
We're part of the club. Yes. Let me see your certificate. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh, please, you don't have to. Thank you.
You drink it fast, you can drink it slow, but your lips must touch the toe.
You know what was funny is like the toe was stuck and
In the glass.
and it looked like it was just gonna like hit my lip this way,
It was sideways.
and then I tipped the glass and the whole thing just went like I was like,
Renee had a toe mustache.
yeah, it kissed me. It really kissed me. It was great. What's the best thing to have after
A toe drink.
a toe drink? Is some ice cream. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's go check on Dexy. Is he still here?
Dexter, what kind of ice cream do you want?
He probably went to White Horse already.
You know, because Dexter's a chocolate Siamese, you know what type of ice cream he would eat?
Mint chocolate chip.
Yes. I am so full. Just so much food, ice cream, toes. Woo! What a meal. What a great day. Dawson City is worth taking the top of the world highway. And something else I want to comment on, Canada and Alaska are very, very accommodating to RV travelers. Just about every area you go into has RV parking, really good about having dump stations and water fill available, stuff like that. I feel like there's so many towns and cities in the lower 48 where if you want to pull over and explore the area, you have to find a Home Depot or a Walmart, and it's just not ideal. Like, they don't make special accommodations for RVers. Could have stayed in Dawson City. They had campgrounds. A lot of them were very nice. And I just recommend, if you guys are RVing, that this is an option for you too. You don't have to pull over and stay the night somewhere if you want to explore it. As long as there's a safe place to park the rig and your animals can, you know, be safe inside and they're not too hot, then you're good to go. You can go explore and then get back on the road and cover more ground. Is it a mistake? Are we going to be able to find somewhere to park? Who knows? But I'm glad you're here to join us on the adventure. Wow, that was loud.
Oh man.
Oh
Sorry,
shoot,
Dexy.
we were almost there. Oh my gosh, my heart's racing so fast. Holy cow, that was loud. Oh my God.